Hey guys, it's going to be a quick video. I got like 4 or 5 minutes here, but it's going to be less than that. Probably just be a minute or two. I'm cooking spaghetti right now, so I got to pull it out. I like it al dente. Um, so I was thinking, key points to, key things, a couple of key points to successful sobriety. And it's been 18 months for me. I had 10 years before. I go through this all the time, but and 10 years of pretty successful sobriety, and then I took some prescription medication as prescribed by a doctor, and I ended up fucking going crazy on the shit and lost my time. And I was out there for 10 years because I was too prideful to go back to AA or raise my hand as a newcomer, and that almost killed me. So number one would be, I guess, pride. Catching yourself being, in prideful situations. And I try to do that because pride almost killed me. And I can always tell when that pride's coming up because I feel it like right here, man, and it just festers, and usually it's a temperamental thing with me. The other key thing would be trying to find gratitude in your day. It's not easy sometimes, but like when I lost my son at 4 months sober, I made sure I found gratitude in each of those days after that, after he lost his death, an hour after, or after he lost his life, an hour after I found out he lost his life, we got together as a family, and we dealt with it as a family, and then I went home, and my son called, and I was thinking to myself, how the hell am I going to be alone, right? And my son calls and said, hey, do you want to come over? I jumped in my truck and I drove over to his house. He only lived like a quarter of a mile from me. And as soon as I walked in the door, he handed me my baby grandson, who was about 3 or 4 weeks old at the time. And I don't know how, I guess because I was sober, but the two feelings coexisted, that devastating sadness, but gratitude. I was grateful I was holding this innocent little baby. And I've tried to continue that. When I flew into LA to identify his body, my mom and my sister picked me up. They hadn't spoke for 10 years. And just losing my son, it brought the family back together. I was so grateful that those two women picked me up. And you can always find gratitude even in the darkest times in your life, right? And that was a dark time. That was a hard time. So sad through that time. And then the other thing would be to surround yourself with people that are trying to do the same thing that you're doing, which is stay clean and sober. That's been a huge part of my success also. And I've got people in my life that know me intimately, that I tell the truth to about everything. I don't lie to them. One guy in particular, we talk every day on the phone. Every morning we wake up, I wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, I give him a call. He goes to the gym, we go to the, I go to the gym. We're in 2 different states, but we're good friends. He's got 30 years of sobriety. And when I'm bitching and pissing and moaning or something like that, he'll call me on my shit and say, hey, what are you grateful for today? You're hyper-focused on this negative thing. What are you grateful for? You got to have people to direct you right back into your recovery, because we could, especially me, man, I could get off on some tangent. But those are the things that have been working for me. And I go to meetings, and I haven't been doing a lot of meetings since I moved to Texas, but I got to start going more. You can never do enough meetings, okay? And yeah, you guys have a good day because it's your choice. I'm going to do the same.